Ball is teed up. Joshua Carty to do the honors. And we're off and running from Houston. Here's a return from the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25. So here come the Texans for their opening drive. And leading them out is someone who became an absolute superstar last year as a rookie. Drafted 2nd in 2023, it's C.J. Stroud.
It didn't take long for C.J. Stroud to make an immediate impact into the NFL. And it didn't take long for me, Kate, to form an opinion. But this guy's just different. He just processes the game quicker. Remember talking to Ryan Day on the practice field in Columbus, watching him in college. And he just alluded to that as well. It's the anticipation. It is knowing where everybody is and getting that ball out before any receiver will even break on a route. C.J. was unique in that way.
And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. Offense up to the line fast.
A 3-yard loss brings up 3rd and 13.
3rd and long for him here. For the sideline, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Tre'Davious White. Wow, what an exciting start to this game, Brock. Apologies to the former QB and you. It's not an opening drive touchdown, but an interception instead.
Yeah, exciting for one side. That would be the defense. Demoralizing for the other side as an offense. First salvo, listen, it goes to the defense. And now it really sets the stage for what I love and what you love, Kate. In this game of adjustments, in the game of back and forth, who's going to respond next?
So here come the Rams on offense, ready for their opening drive.
No help from the booth.
16-year bro, rebounded.
No, sir.
Season, Matthew Stafford.
No, sir.
Just continues to fight off injuries, and he continues to battle father time. And it is remarkable. There's a lot of quarterbacks as we see him age, we see the arm fall apart. We see the wear and the tear and the velocity disappear. You're just not seeing that with Stafford. You can question how long the journey may continue. You cannot question how productive he is.
It's a pickup of 11. And it brings up an LA first down. Another run for Williams. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be over there
Oh, Dalvin Cook, the Cowboys.
Yo, we see good boy.
Second and 12 behind the sticks. That's taken in by Young.
Right,
They
Dalvin.
make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And the Rams are going to have a first down. Handoff goes to Williams, running right.
Come on, man.
Works his way for a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. It doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage, B, it sets up your play action, and C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. They'll try and punch it in. And he's brought down for a loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Throwing now from the gun.
What the
Oh,
hell?
my, it's intercepted in the end zone. Jeff Okuda with the INT. The 40. Into the end zone.
That's the guy who said it.
And he's going to go. It's a big 6. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the middle to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space, nothing but the end zone in front of him.
And they can go ahead and...
Got the ball for him, man.
There you go.
Yeah, the ball is
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff.
What
After that
you
big
mean if
six.
I can score, man? I went down that field with no
He's going to
problem.
bring this one out.
Bravo. No fourth down.
And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. Well, we've already seen some nice plays here, and we're going to see plenty more before this game ends. But you might be thinking, with plays like that, my guys' ratings should be better. Well, you're not alone. You got a chance to let the Madden ratings hotline know just what you're thinking. Give them a call. 1-844-MADDEN.
I keep knocking him off balance.
Should get a boost. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've
Figure
got
it
2nd
out.
and 6 coming up.
Good.
Throwing from the gun here. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down.
I think we're starting to get a feel, aren't we, of why they like him so much in coverage. He reacts well to throws, is super adept at breaking up passes through contact, or like that one before they could ever reach the target.
It's taken in by Williams. Here we go. They're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. Takes the snap on 4th down. He finds him beyond the marker. And he'll get it up to the 44. It's a 13-yard pickup, and no worry at all on their side from being able to reach that marker on 4th down. That was impressive. On the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Straight ahead with Williams. And the middle holds. They don't get anything on the run. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10. We've hit the 2-minute warning now at NRG. The Rams looking for a score before halftime. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Back to throw here, Stafford. He finds the open man there, complete.
Bye-bye.
And he will score.
Puka!
The Rams earn the chance to tie before halftime. It's a Puka Nacua touchdown.
Puka!
Take on the point after. Up, and it is good. The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down. The offense will come onto the field. The contest. They are coming off their first interception of the game. This drive now a chance to rebuild some confidence. Throw drifted too much, and it's going to wind up incomplete out of bounds. Looking for his wide receiver there. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Back to throw, Stroud. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Here we go.
Now it's Stroud.
Damn.
That's caught to get the first.
Nobody is around.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Still sticking with the passing game.
Bullshit.
And he will score. It's a Houston touchdown.
Stop this.
The Texans get some late points and the lead. It's a Stephon Diggs touchdown. So, Brock, this offense is starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
The key word there is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
And the kick is good,
Personal foul.
and we're going to have
Roughing
some
the
extra
kicker.
yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. A fortunate break for them as they get a gift with roughing the kicker. Their offense heading back out to keep things going. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. The Rams and receiver Puka Nacua back out to take possession. It's a touchdown ball game right now, Brock. 14-7 as they start this possession.
42.
They'll run here on first down. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more. Timeout taken by the defense. Their second. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. From the 32. They'll get this out right side. Complete. And a massive hit at the play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Rams.
Set. White.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Kick that nigga. That
And
nigga
Paul's
really
here
was
for
like,
the
boy, you
injured
turned around.
Sixers player. Looks like he's shaken up, and they'll get someone out there to look at him. Offensive line for second down. Stafford now.
Oh, man, you were trying to fuck
And
up.
that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
Here he is on third and long. Fires down the middle, and it is caught. And they get this down to the 44 before he stops. So now a timeout comes in. They can talk over what to do here on 4th and 2. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Looks like they will indeed try it. 4th and 2. Stafford back to throw. He'll get this to come. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Clock continuing to run as the Rams hurry to the line. Now Stafford to throw.
Man, what the?
It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Jimmy Ward has it. And the Texans get the football back.
Man, he just knocked me all out the way. What the hell?
Just love that right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop his potential pick six? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
He's back to throw. He rolls to his right. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. We've reached our halftime intermission. Well, I guess we could have just kept both teams out here, moving past halftime and getting right to the start of the second half.
Everything she has planned for us.
Fairbairn has it all set up
I'm
for the
going to give one
kickoff.
shot to the window. One shot to it.
And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30.
Too many feels to
Started
that.
on offense to begin the third. That passing game they went to in the first half, it's going to need to be firing to start this second half too as they chase this lead. On first down, they'll run. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5. They stay on the ground with Williams. And not much doing. He stops quickly. Give him 3 yards. That's going to bring up 3rd and 2.
Monday.
Throwing now, Stafford. He has the first over the middle. And they get this down to the 44 before he stops.
Hey, 22!
There's a give up the middle. And he's going to run this down to the 36-yard line. Call it 9 yards. Looks like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Back to the well again. And they bring him down around the 34. Pickup of 2 here. And it brings up an LA first down. Stafford. He gets this one in the Kula. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack them, only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Here's a give on 1st and goal. He'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
Here we go.
Offense in the hurry up here.
Easy!
Running for it again. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Well, the defense is really buckled down. That was a scoreless 3rd quarter for us. They've held him out twice. Here we go. 3rd and goal.
59!
Looking to throw.
Damn.
Oh, no, they get him yet again. Aziz Al-Shire has it. And the Texans can only get the return up towards the 10 before they're taken down. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the 2nd half of a 1-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's tough.
They did it. He made the interception. And the Rams have some new life in the 4th. Well, they had the advantage for a moment, Brock, but turns out that is all just that moment because they throw an interception and give the ball right back.
And for once, both coaches on both sidelines are preaching the same message. Take care of the ball. Not often you see back-to-back plays and interceptions. And we're right back to where we were just a couple moments ago.
He lost the football. The recovery is made. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring out 2nd and 6. Ooh, let's give him a second there. Give him a sec. I'm going to imagine his heart's probably going, what, 150, 160 beats per minute right now, Brock, after nearly losing that fumble.
Yep, and wasn't just the ball he dropped there. It was at least 3 points, too. But fortunately, that ball stays with him in the red zone. And now I'm really curious. Some of those moments, Kate, when he put the ball back in his hands, trust him again to hold on to it. Maybe go get that touchdown. You know he's so good.
He brings it in. And he will score. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams get it down to a single point. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a 1-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
That one right down the middle. And we're all tied up.
We're tied, dude. And, yeah. I didn't want to leave that long.
The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away.
It might have been.
Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down. The offense will come onto the field.
You know that.
The Texans and C.J. Stroud all set to go for their next drive. And they're going to be looking for a little redemption after their interception last drive led to a tie ball game, 14-0.
Cool.
Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10.
With that.
Toss to the right side. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. He gets a couple on first, and then goes 2nd and 8.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweep, a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you
Fully explode, man.
The Texans take a 4th quarter lead. It's a Stephon Diggs touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Fairbairn now for the PAT. That one splits the uprights. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Kickoff taken at the 3. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Ready.
To throw, Stafford. Cup on the catch. And he's tackled for a short gain. It's the 2-minute warning here in L.A. Rams down by 7. 2nd down now, 7 to go.
Ready.
Here he is to throw.
Man, get the fuck out of here.
Well, you can just see the QB series.
That's simulation bullshit.
That 2nd and 3rd level defenders did their job, and what did it do? They'll free that pass rush up to strip the ball away from the QB.
Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. Play defensively there. Got a hand on it.
I'm just going to say, coverage of this particular series gets a hand on that throw and knocks it away. The next time, well, he could get 2 hands on it and take it the other way.
They'll send him up the middle. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down.
Here we go.
They'll keep it on the ground. And he drives forward for a little, maybe to the 7. Timeout taken by Los Angeles. It's 2nd. As they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
The best kickers I've been around here over the last few decades, they relish these moments. They know the hard work all their buddies on offense and defense have done. When they can make it a 2-score game and be clutch when it matters, these are the moments they live for.
Kickoff taken at the 3. And that's where they'll begin the drive following the return. Out come the Rams on offense. And turnovers, well, we all know, never okay for the players, certainly not okay in a coach's eye. And with as many as they've had here, Brock, gonna be tough to play these highlights back. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepts.
Like you scared, bro.
My first time playing with the Rams.
All right, I believe this is gonna be my first time playing with the Cowboys. Your worst nightmare. Man, we gotta knock you off. So I can get the Brian. Gonna play with what you call it. They got that shit. This might mess me up once playing with they shit. And we gonna see. I was liking them plays Brian had in his playbook. You gotta play with San Francisco. I'm taking a stomp, man. Why you ain't get that there Houston? Try this shit up. Yeah, I beat them. You beat me with him. I beat him one time.
He said, no, you didn't play. I didn't play with him.
I have beat them.
But not last one.
Nah, that's the one you start me with. Revenge game. Revenge game.
And we are underway from Arrowhead. Oh, a good return up past the 30.
That's all he wants to do.
But as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 36. Well, the Chiefs offense going to make their way out, and at the helm, a now 3-time Super Bowl MVP in his 8th season in the NFL, it's Patrick Mahomes.
I think it's safe to say that at this point in his career, there's really nothing Mahomes hasn't accomplished by this time. 3 Super Bowl rings, 3 Super Bowl MVPs, 2 MVPs,
chill it, little nigga.
pro nods, and a passing title. When you lay it all out, it doesn't even sound real. Especially when you consider the fact he's not even 30 years old. Now he has his sights set on being the first quarterback to 3-peat. If there's anyone who can do it, it's certainly him.
Well, this one completed. It's
He caught it.
Inside the 45.
Nice.
That one a gain of 20 and a first down. Mahomes on the give to Edwards-Helaire. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage.
Oh, we heard that little nigga.
2nd and 10 coming out.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Yellow.
Throwing now is Mahomes. That's complete.
Ow.
Kelsey. And he's going to have another.
Damn, I thought he had him.
At the Cowboys' 27-yard line. 17 yards.
We got some funny.
The drive will continue.
Fuck this shit.
Yellow.
Sorry.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Another pass into the reliable hands of Kelsey. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Consecutive catches for him. That good for 11. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Headed straight. It's Pacheco.
How he come back in this motherfucker bounce off top?
Taken down right at the 10-yard
Don't do hurt, man.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Again, it's Pacheco. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. It's a 10-yard gain there to set him up 1st and goal. Pacheco. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. And now we're going to get a stoppage. A member of the Cowboys shaken up. We'll
No,
step
man.
aside
Step
and get
bitch
an update
ass
when
up.
we return to Arrowhead.
Hey, 43,
So they're backed
43.
up to the 3-yard line, second and goal. Edwards-Helaire fighting, but he won't get too far. Maybe a yard, that's all, down to the 2. This Cowboy defense trying to hold him out of the end zone. They've run it to 3rd and goal. Here's Mahomes to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Kansas City. Travis Kelce, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Chiefs will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Quite the drive there to get things started. They took up the bulk of the first quarter, and they end up in the end zone.
And I love your last point. Ended up in the end zone. Because a lot of teams like those long drives, especially to keep their offense off the field, right? Keep the ball away from them. They finished it with a touchdown. That's the exclamation point. Now, flip it over defensively. They've got to slow that down somehow, right? Maybe they need to be a little more aggressive. Maybe a few more pressures towards the quarterback.
And he won't quite make it to the 25. And the Cowboys making their way out behind the NFL's leader in touchdown passes for 2023. In his 9th season now, Dak Prescott.
And he's coming off one of the best seasons of his career, where he finishes a runner-up in
Man,
the
oh,
MVP chase after throwing for over 45 yards, 36 touchdowns, and less than 10 interceptions for the first time in a few years. An integral part of the Cowboys' playoffs. He's hoping to take it a step further here in 2024.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 24. Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards. But no more than that. 2nd down. It'll be a gain of 3, and it also takes us to the end of the first quarter of play. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they've got it 2nd and 7.
Here we go, 46. Here we go, here we go.
Looking to throw. Prescott. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
I was more than trying to get him the ball.
They got
He can do an open space,
ultimate
and they
defense.
believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down.
They stopped it.
Prescott. They're looking for Lamb, but it's intercepted. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field.
Damn, that was a terrible play.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field.
Yeah, it wasn't the same play. I swear it wasn't the same play with the same information, but the man I was going through was covered like a motherfucker. So I threw it to him. I just hit the button.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes.
He gave it back to me.
And the Cowboys will take over here at their own 12-yard line. So this defense coming up with a takeaway, and maybe that's something that can bring a little life to that sideline.
Well, I don't want to say that they've been sleepwalking through this first half because that's simply not true, but you're right. We haven't seen a lot of fire from these guys, really, on either side of the ball. So maybe that's the catalyst that they needed to get them back into this game.
Second drive forthcoming here for the Dallas Cowboys. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Here's Prescott. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
But there's was an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so
yeah, struggles through the air continue.
led to a lack of points.
That's all I'm playing.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Prescott to throw it. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Line of scrimmage with 31 now on 1st and 10.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And points result, we'll call this play significant.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving the guy in the backfield a nice landing.
Goddamn playbook, I'm saying. Goddamn, boy, y'all these damn plays, boy. Yeah, nah, because it's too complicated.
That's why I keep doing it. They can't fucking kneel. They can't play with nobody on defense.
Prescott down. And that's Elliott complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Throwing. Prescott. Right back to his running back, Ezekiel Elliott.
Damn, that nigga goddamn dead.
Timeouts. As they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
It appears they found something that's working, and they keep going back to it. I guess you could actually say...
Yeah, they playing shit, goddamn.
Yeah, well, it's one thing to hit your guy out of the backfield once, hit him a couple times. Yeah, you're right, maybe they're onto something.
And I think a lot of that is simply, if you get it to him in space, more times than not, he's going to get more yardage than you expect out of each play.
Left side to Lamb. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Prescott and Lamb hooking up for the Cowboy first.
And Lamb took his game a step further a season ago with career highs in yards, touchdowns, and catches. 135, the most in the league. He wears number 88 on his jersey. That means he is wide receiver 1 for the Dallas Cowboys. The next thing he wants to add, leading his team to a Super Bowl.
A first down carry by Elliott. And a strong run there as he'll maneuver his way down inside the 15. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. In motion, that's Tolbert. Now Prescott. Throwing middle, and it's complete. Ball on the 8 in 2nd and 4. Now Dak, who wants to change play. Inside give to Elliott. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott, an 8-yard touchdown run. And the Cowboys are on the board here in the final minute of the first half.
Let's go.
Aubrey good with a PAT. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime.
Starting to feel this playbook out a little bit. It's too much shit for you to guard everything, guys.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot. Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run.
Thank you.
You often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for 2nd down, staying ahead of schedule.
Well, that's a defensive coordinator's got to be happy with that result. They took away all options downfield and forced the incompletion.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Working from the gun, Mahomes. He's got his target. That's complete.
Ow.
This across midfield and inside the 45. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call.
Shit.
So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. They spot it on the midfield stripe, so it is a 60-yard attempt here. This one will not get there. It's off to the left anyway. It's no good. So a touchdown apiece. So I'm waltzing down Main Street.
Get that rock back too, baby.
I look over this guy's stone face wearing a poncho that says, "Don't rain on my parade." And he is just angry. And we got to go. I'll tell you the rest later. Here we go. 3rd quarter. And this is not going to wind up anywhere near the landing zone, so this will be blown dead. And they'll move it up to the 40. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 right at the 30. And now an audible here into something else. Second half starts with a carry by Elliott. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far as a defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and shorted the sticks.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Here's Prescott.
God dang.
This is one that's going to be intercepted. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line.
Fuck.
First possession of the 3rd quarter, interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. Down to about the 37.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
This is 2nd and 8.
Yellow.
Mahomes going to throw. He'll check this one down to Pacheco. They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time.
Caught that one from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Able to find the open man. That's complete. In for the Chiefs touchdown. Sky Moore, 36 yards. And the Chiefs take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points. So this game tied at the half, but we are tied no more. A touchdown there on the opening sequence of this 3rd quarter.
And what a great
Like a repeat of the first guy.
Coordinator. He had a plan, and they executed it almost to perfection. Coming right out of the locker room. Now they're feeling good about their chances here in the second half.
Now after the
About 50-50 this year
to
now.
kick it away.
Those two.
And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. Ready to go once more. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10.
Damn, it's like he going 2 different people. This nigga was guarding the other dude. He just said, fuck that.
Make a game of this in the 3rd quarter, but that is not going to help.
Yeah, partner, probably should use a different tools on that
Fuck.
play, right? That ultimately is the kind of play where you can lose a ball game instead of being in position to win.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Now the Cowboys offense heads back onto the field. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They're making a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers.
Well, I can't get more than 3 yards on the play.
We'll lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily that you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. To throw is Prescott. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Oh, my God.
Running game's not working sometimes.
Really?
You just got to take a few more chances down the field. That's a good effort, but it winds up incomplete.
Now Prescott. And he backs it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Looks like another empty possession offensively. And you're at that point in the game where you can't afford too many more of these. So this is going to require some heavy thinking on the sideline to figure out what they can do to crack this defense.
So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. The Cowboys will go. Prescott.
Look at this shit.
He was running touchdown, too.
Nah, we don't want to see that shit. God. Fine. No patience, man. That's what makes you speak with patience. You got to thank patience. You asked for him.
Damn. Remind me, dude. I mean, with the same defense you had Dallas offense last time, you switched. Same thing. It really didn't matter.
Damn. This dude won his first game, and I don't know how long he talked like he just.
This is me, this year.
I doubt it.
I'll be rolling. Sweet 21-6. No, 21-0.
Right.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we'll get to see a battle for conference superiority. It's the Atlanta Falcons and the Kansas City Chiefs, and it's all up next.
It is a beautiful night for football here in the Midwest as we are at GEHA Field at Arrowhead Arrowhead Stadium.
We start off
Kansas City,
with
Missouri.
Miami got it.
Brandon Gaudin alongside
Put it in the
Charles
front,
Davis.
though.
And before kickoff, Charles, quickly, your keys to the game.
Well, Mark, I can give you the standard ones, turnovers, special teams play. But here's one that doesn't get talked about much anymore, and that's time of possession. Whoever controls the football, gives your defense a break, and takes care of business, that's the team that's going to win this ball game.
She tell me the kids, she said,
Throw
she got
everything
2
away.
kids. They got the cool, boy. She cool. I don't trust me in our house, boy. Now, she, yeah, I was doing anything. I was saying that. And she get, when she get here, they don't know, baby rings are nice. Now, while she was there, she told me.
I'll be something. I ain't gonna say go in and cash. She gonna really like you know.
I be doing work.
So they working.
Well, she a real nice woman, though, just hurting her little dog, though, but they still like a little old neighborhood. Like you see, I see like a whole bunch of old people walking the road and shit.
Yeah, I fucked up with that damn, that police sign. They crumbled. Boy, you know, that nigga had PTSD, whatever this shit is. They get that piece of damn shit, boy. They didn't leave, boy. We like, I'm like, yo, man, you know what you're they didn't start angry every time you see it. You like, and they said, no.
Here's the punter, Bradley Pinion, on to get us started. And into a sea of red, we're underway in Kansas City. And it's a pretty good return here as we get this up to the 29. The KC offense set to go, led as always by the gunslinger, a former MVP in this league. It's Patrick Mahomes.
And when you think of Patrick Mahomes, you start to think about all of his attributes, and you realize very quickly, no matter how the game proceeds, no matter what is needed, he tends to have an answer for it and plays accordingly.
The tight end Kelsey has it over the middle. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 17 yards on the game's opening play and a quick first down.
Yeah.
They'll run out of the gun with Pacheco. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on second down.
Mahomes now to throw.
Oh.
Trying to fight his tight end Kelsey, and it's intercepted.
And I fucked up. Damn.
Take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy.
For excuses, so he could have to resort. Yeah, ain't none. You right. You right. That's what you was just looking for.
Once I start winning,
Nah, you checking for you. You ain't checking for me.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 48. Following the interception, Cousins, throw left side complete. That's Robinson. And he is down at the 48. A pickup of 4 that started at one 48-yard line and ended at the other. From the 48-yard line, here's the second down and 6.
Leave it, bring up 48. Bring up 48.
From the shotgun, it's Cousins. Short throw caught by Pitts. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 15 yards, first down Atlanta.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
A run for the first time with Bijan Robinson. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Here's a 2nd and 8. Again, it's Robinson. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A yard in the wrong direction makes 3rd down tougher. 3rd down and 9. Here's Cousins.
Oh, shit.
London. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The Falcon passing game looking good on this drive as they get the first down. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Second quarter now, Falcon football, as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Hey, kid! What's that?
Now Cousins. That's complete to Mooney. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. 11 more on that one and another first down.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here. These guys plays. They moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up for the 1st and goal.
They'll run with Robinson. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
Now he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
And now 3rd and goal coming up, the loss on 2nd down. That just means his crowd's going to get even louder, and he'll get a little bit of extra help from the defenders as they exhort him to join him in the effort.
And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. Darnell Mooney, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Falcons post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. Taken at the goal line. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Kansas City taking the field for their 2nd drive. And remember, the last time out, they threw the interception. That led to the touchdown, so now time to regroup.
It certainly is, and their goal right now as they go back out on the field, a calming drive, something that takes the ball, keeps it for a while, lets the defense relax a little bit, lets the offense regain confidence in the game.
First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards.
Right in the
2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Here's Mahomes to throw. And this is going to be incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. His early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And a return across midfield and to the 46-yard line.
So rare to see any quarterback toss back-to-back interceptions in the NFL, regardless of status or experience. Whether it's him personally or just the offensive game plan, I think this defense is reading something out there, and they're holding the upper hand.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like the player was shaken up. We'll step aside and get an update when we return to KC. Back to Robinson now on 1st down. And a nice job there skipping away from the one tackle and ends up getting 5 yards out of that. 2nd down.
Consecutive positive runs for him on the last 2 snaps. He certainly appears to be trying to put the offense on his back and just move them down the field when his number is called. The way he's running it, I keep going back to him.
From the 28, it's 2nd and 5. Cousins.
Man, that was fucking pass interference, man. What the fuck?
And the Chiefs are going to take possession here at their own 33.
God.
Consecutive interceptions here early on in this one, and maybe setting the tone, Charles, for a game where the defense really takes center stage.
And don't you think that both offenses are really catching a bit from their coaching staff about avoiding these turnovers that we've seen early? I think both teams are trying to find an advantage. We know that. Can one of them break away and take control of this game?
Sliding out of the pocket. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a 1st down. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime.
Yellow!
Now Mahomes. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Edwards-Helaire as they run out of the gun. Some tough running, but it only gets into the 45-yard line. The Falcons going to use the 2nd of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2.
Fire down these two.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Flushed out right. Open man right side is Smith-Schuster, complete. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. They pick up 10, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
And I believe that gain on 3rd and long changes things quite a bit, because this would be a very long field goal. I wouldn't be surprised to see him go for it here.
Now the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. Throwing now is Mahomes. And it's
We'll take it either way.
And they turn it over. The Chiefs tried it, but they're turned away on 4th down. And the Falcons' defense stands tall. They'll get the football back. Very good starting field position for the Falcons' offense as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 44. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. The This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. The Falcons going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. Throwing, Cousins. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Trent McDuffie with a pick. And he's given his guys a shot for late points as they will take over in range for a field goal or maybe more. So that changes things. You get the interception, and then to boot, a good return tacked on.
And really, it was down to him versus the quarterback on the return, and that's one you would think the defender would win. But a nice job there of seeing the play all the way to the end and making the tackle by the QB.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
They started this drive backed up and forced the incompletion on first down.
So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. This a 40-yard attempt from the left hash. Butker's kick here is good, and that will do it for this first half. So we've reached intermission here in a low-scoring game. 7-3 is it.
All right, so we skip the rest of halftime and get set for the third quarter.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The Falcons back to receive. They've got the lead, and they'll get this football as the second half gets underway.
And this will wind up way short of the landing zone, so that's going to move the ball all the way up to the 40-yard line. The Falcons offense ready to get going to begin this third quarter. And despite the turnovers, Charles, and they had multiple in that first half, they still have the lead as they begin this third quarter.
And they probably heard some conflicting tones at the half, don't you think? A lot of praise for what they did to get this lead, but also a little bit of scolding because they got to take better care of the football in the second half. But you and I both know the great leaders, they know how to give that little bit of vinegar in there and cover it with a big dose of honey.
On second down, another shot for Robinson.
Oh! Get him, Joe, get him.
Inside the 25. And he'll take it into the
Big dog.
60 yards. And the Falcons come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter.
Can't stop these yards.
And that pushes the lead up to 11. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Chiefs offense and Patrick Mahomes headed back onto the field. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Well, the opposition laid down the challenge and opening drive touchdown here to start the second half. And, Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because this all of a sudden is a two-score game.
Yeah, you're right about that. What was a small, manageable spread to overcome, a little bit more daunting now. I think you're exactly right. Pressure is on because you don't want them getting the ball back with a chance to really extend this lead out.
And Mahomes misfires again, and it's intercepted.
Picked up by Jesse Bates. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line.
Well, this defense, Charles, coming up with another interception. They have really done an excellent job of locking up these receivers.
Yeah, they're really on fire. They are actually doing what they talk about all the time, which is plastering to receivers when they're in their zones. They didn't give up a touchdown the first half. Haven't done so here in this half either. Blanketed the field, going all the way back to the opening drive, and they come up with a pick right there.
Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on second down.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
First down, Falcons.
Quaker Omaha! Wait on! Wait on!
Again to Robinson on the option. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Now Cousins. And the throw there going to be incomplete. The Kansas City defense tough to throw on there, and now it's 4th down.
The coverage was good, but I just wonder if they absolutely fooled the quarterback on that play. I think he was expecting something else, ended up with nowhere to throw the football successfully.
Cousins to throw for it on 4th.
And the 3rd interception thrown by Cousins. Picked up by Nick Bolton. And the Chiefs are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down. So a potential momentum shifter there, working with a 2-score lead, 3rd quarter, but that not the smartest of throws.
I would agree with you on that one because this game is still very much in the balance. It felt pretty one-sided to this point, but now if these guys can turn this turnover into points, things could start getting a little more interesting.
Open man is the tight end, Noah Gray.
And they work this well upfield across the 45.
And the officials here going to pause the game for a second. Looks like there's an injured Chief on the field.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
Pacheco gets it up the gut.
And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
Yellow!
Now here's Mahomes. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. We're back now in KC. It's the Chiefs with the football, but with work to do on the scoreboard, they trail as we start quarter number 4.
Third down and 13.
Yellow!
To throw, it's Mahomes.
Well, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60%.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception.
By 8.
Dallas is nothing.
Man, I destroy people with, man.
I love making light work of Dallas.
No, man, I gotta lose consistently, man. Or either I gotta win consistently. You can't get no bigger. The Cowboys gotta shine, man. Y'all don't remember what it was like when I played with this team, man.
Yes. And competitive. 4 minutes. Prime time.
It's the National Football League on EA
Let's get it. Dallas is nothing.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the
We got cheerleaders in the building.
See what the right arm of Dak Prescott has in store as the Dallas Cowboys offense sets up shop.
It's been a lot of fun watching him advance in his career. Many people question his ability to throw the football coming out of Mississippi State. He's conclusively answered that question. In addition, a very strong runner and an even better leader.
Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
Nice chunky yards on first down. It really opens up your options for what you want to do on second. You go right back to him and hope he explodes, or sucker the defense in before throwing over the top.
Now Prescott. A dump off to Elliott. He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
Looking to throw. Prescott. And that is incomplete.
That was their first third down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key third down throws.
So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. They'll run it with Elliott, and he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. Prescott to throw it. It's hauled in by Brandon Cooks. That'll go for a gain of 7, and that's going to bring up second down.
I think as he began this throw, you saw that the area was congested, but he has a lot of confidence in his arm, and he fits that one in there nicely to pick up the catch. Not much yardage afterwards.
From the 43, it's 2nd and 3. Throwing. Prescott. Open man, right side, it's Lamb. There's the stiff arm. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. A big play there on the catch and run. 36 yards.
We expected this defense to be tested by this passing game coming into this one, and there's an example on this first possession of the game.
So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. To throw is Prescott. A short one there taken in by Ferguson. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
Prescott now. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here, but you know what a good rule of thumb is when a play like that occurs? You know who usually recovers it? The guy who missed his block and let his quarterback get hit.
Finding Tolbert here over the middle. An incredible play there. They do get big yardage, but they're still stopped a yard or two short, and it's 4th down. We're scoreless after 1. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession. as they've got it looking at 4th and less than a yard.
Yeah! Here we go! Right check! 26!
Prescott. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. So the decision to go for it turns out to be a good one. They get a couple of yards, and as a result, the drive keeps moving. It's now 1st and goal.
26!
Now Elliott. And he's going to bull his way down to about the 1-yard line. A good run, 8 yards there, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
It's largely been the air attack that's gotten them down here, but now is where you start to lean on that running game. That's a good pickup there on 1st and goal.
2nd and goal from the 1.
We're going to 54. Why here?
Again, it's Elliott. And I don't think he got in. He did not. They mark him short of the goal line. They were stopped last time from the 1. Now here's another try on 3rd and goal. Now Prescott. They're looking for Lamb, but it's intercepted. Kyler Gordon picks it off. And the Bears are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line. And the defense, Charles, they bent a little bit, but they did not break. And then on 3rd and goal, there's a huge interception.
Think of the momentum they're carrying with them right now, Brandon, because in their mind, whether they want to admit it or not, they were conceding 3 points. Their goal was to keep them at the end zone, not give up a touchdown. Instead, they give up nothing. What a big-time play and a big-time stop by them.
And that's out to the flat for Swift. A huge play there for Chicago. 43 yards. A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll check in with our Jonathan Coachman. He'll have highlights and analysis of the first half, and our highlights will likely be on the defensive side of the football here. Scoreless game. Well, looks like they'll move things around here. To throw, it's Williams. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Here's Williams. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
Yeah, offenses always try to be smart about when they're trying to dial up a screen to the running back, because they understand you can only go to the well so many times in the game without the defense starting to anticipate the call.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. To the air, Williams. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 29-yard line. A lot of great quarterbacks from USC. Here's another one. The rookie's got a 1st down. They'll run for the first time with DeAndre Swift. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. To throw, Williams. Wide open, it's Allen, complete. Touchdown, Chicago! And the Bears will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Walking into the stadium, we saw a ton of people donning the jerseys of this rookie quarterback, so you know they love that opening drive, and he throws a touchdown pass.
He gave a little bit of confirmation about what they had hoped, right? Because they thought they had a quarterback. They're thinking they have a quarterback. You do this, they believe they've got a quarterback. Look up, elbowing each other up in the stands. That's our guy.
Santos with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. The Bears send the kicking team out there, and they will send this one away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Cowboy offense going to head out now late in this first half. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together and maybe get into field goal range. He finds his man, complete. It's Ferguson. A good passing down here, and they second down. Here's Prescott. This throw incomplete, nearly picked off. And with his pedigree, he doesn't drop many of those. But third down coming up.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1.
Normally on third down and short yardage, you're thinking of throwing to your tight end. It's just going to be a simple chain mover. But this time they let him roam down the field, and a nice dart picks up the first down and then some.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Yeah! Here we go! Right take!
Here's Prescott. Able to hit his target, Lamb. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. Now a signal and a timeout call as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out in the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
And he missed it. It's no good. And this will stay at a 7-point game.
Well, I'd say this is fair to say. Nothing has gone right in this first half for them. Even here, you've got a chance to at least get on the board. But that goes by the wayside. And now this coaching staff,
I love it.
some way to wake this team up at
Flaky.
to get them going.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And with only 4 seconds on the clock, time likely for just one snap of the football. And now this is intercepted.
Safety.
And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. So we've reached halftime with just the lone touchdown here. 7. But no sooner did the teams get to the locker rooms, and they're running right back out. Halftime over, third quarter, ready to go. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. Just the one touchdown in that first half. 7-0 our score as we get going in quarter number 3. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. So here's the Bears offense now as they get set to start this third quarter. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more because I thought in the first half They didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them.
Oh,
he fakes the spike.
yeah, get rid of it. Shit.
So they tried to hit him with something you don't see too often, but it doesn't work out.
I guess it's time to date myself a little bit because I remember Dan Marino running a similar play to this on a Monday night game against the Jets way back when. He's going to fake the spike and hope that the defense lets his guard down, but they were alert there, and this ends up incomplete.
That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage. That'll bring up fourth. They had the 80-yard gain on first down, but unable to do much from there.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. They'll go. Here's Williams. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games, and we're seeing a pretty good one right now. Hotly contested in the third quarter. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. Second down. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Let's go now.
Right back to Swift again on second down.
Ooh,
and Swift here will come at the 38-yard line.
Typically, we think of strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Ready? Check go.
Williams from the gun on third down.
Ah.
Side and intercepted. Are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. That is just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession of this third quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even further behind, and we've got to know this team a little bit, haven't we?
Nobody can do nothing. Let's get Swift.
Oh. Don't worry, we got you to start things off. You take it from there.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
You've got to be impressed by the defensive front on rips like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
The short one there taken in by
Come on, good tackle for Barry.
Gets into enemy territory. Good work after the catch, gets him 15 and a first down.
I just pressed the button just to try some shit. Get Zeke. Come on, man. Come on now. I had switched to that, man. That was murder. Boy, God.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. Back now at Soldier Field. It's the Cowboys in possession of the football, but they trail here as we begin the fourth quarter of play. They'll come up on a 2nd and 4 now from the 40-yard line. Back to throw here. Well, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. And the Bears will take over here as they get it up to the 40-yard line. Second half close. We're certainly seeing some exciting plays, but it's really been the defensives. That's now back-to-back drives.
Moving the ball for the quarter.
Both sides of the ball, as we like to say, the defenders, they've been the difference makers for their teams. When they're taking a game up to this kind of a level, I want to see what happens with these offenses. Can they match them as this game goes on? Or will the defenders continue to have full control of this one?
16 yards right off the bat and a first down. They will run straight ahead with Swift.
I'm not
And
talking
he'll
about the
lose
noise,
yardage here. Back at the
You can go get
41.
back on there and
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
I think as a running back in this spot, you have to understand there's not going to be a whole lot of room to run. And in this case, ball protection takes precedence over trying to make something happen.
Throwing is Williams. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back.
I messed that up myself. Heading back.
Yardage back at the 42. That'll wind up as a loss on the play, so now they're staring at a 3rd down and 12. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that was
What?
That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Check. Go.
Looking to throw is Williams. And it's going to be batted down.
I threw it to the wrong man.
The Bears tried it on
Pushed the
4th
wrong
down,
bro.
unable to convert. And the
It's all
Cowboys
gravy.
defense is going to get them the
Defensive
football back.
specials.
The Cowboys offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And it's been a rough night at the office for him. He's been more of a liability than an asset throughout the contest. And this offense is having a hard time overcoming his struggles to this point. And good vision there across midfield.
Felt that hit coming.
5-yard line. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards picking up the first.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10.
Kill. 47.
I'm right to me.
Off play action to Elliott. Here's
Right to me.
Prescott.
Come on, dude. What is you doing?
It's going to be incomplete.
Nah, it wouldn't have mattered.
Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get
He
you
wasn't
reset.
open.
They come up on a 2nd down.
Man, he
now
was
to get
not
it. Looks
open.
like it's 2nd down.
You see it. You had to be wide open. You throw it to the first.
On 2nd and 10. Prescott. The short one there taking it.
Clock running. Clock running, baby. Keep that clock running.
The finishing part.
That chump ain't get out of bounds, man.
And of course, foot dragging.
Little tapestry, if you will.
Oh, I like it.
Interception time. Let's get it.
Making it hard to hear. This is 3rd and 8. Here's Dak.
Yeah.
He had a reach for that one, but can't get it. It's behind him, and it's incomplete.
Partner, they've got one chance left to keep this one going, and I think for you and me, let's think of
Prime
the
time,
offensive
fellas.
coordinator now has to think
We're going
back
for the middle of the
every play
field.
of this contest, and
Going for the middle of the field.
has it, because right here, he needs
He's
the best
going
play
for
to
the
get in
middle.
in order to keep this one alive.
Okay, here come Dak. There you go. Give me that. What? Man.
Getting this one all the way down inside the 20. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a 1st down. Great.
Oh, man. Come on, man.
Defensively, what a disappointment.
And that's why I hurry up and attack right away. You might catch him napping a little bit after that breakdown.
Here's Prescott. And that one nearly intercepted. That really sealed it. Instead, it'll be 2nd down.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion. So I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive.
Big boy.
They said it.
Big boy.
They said it. You give it up, they ain't got no chance. You need to go back on YouTube. Yeah.
I love the YouTube losers. Yes. The moment I've been waiting on. Lamar Jackson. Well, he's going to be running all over the field for his life, Jackson.
Damn, man. 2 in a row, bro. You losing it. I'm losing it, man.
I am the
What can I do?
champion.
Hey, man.
40 and over.
I've been relying on them coaches and catching to you. You hear me, man. Ain't got no game for it.
40 and over champion. You hear me? 40 and over. Push the look at him. He in a trance. He don't know which button to push. Said Biden.
Super Bowl preview. But that'll be a dope Super Bowl, right? Good.
Philly and Baltimore. Yeah. I dismissed that. San Francisco.
Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to
San
get this
Francisco
one
and Kansas
started.
City
And off we
rematch.
go from Lincoln Financial Field. And he takes this near the 25, just a little past there, call it the 26. So here's the first drive for the Ravens, and at the helm is the 2023 NFL Most Valuable Player, second such time he's won the award, Lamar Jackson.
And he's coming off a season where he showed everyone that he's worth every single penny he was given. He now has 2 MVP trophies on his resume and was on the verge of adding a Lamar Hunt trophy to go with it.
Hit him.
Things didn't work out.
He's scared of him.
Mistake about it. He's truly one of the most electrifying players in the NFL. As long as he's the man under center, they'll always be in championship conversation.
And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up third down.
The end result was brute force on brute force. But think about everything that's going on if you're playing defensive tackle. You're dealing with at least one blocker across from you, trying to deal with him, shed him, and maybe even a second one before you have to try and make the tackle on the big guy.
They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And he's going to be a yard.
Come on, Henry.
No.
2-yard pickup leads to 4th and 1. So opening drive, 3 straight runs, unable to pick up the first.
I know the fans want to see first downs, but guess what? The coaches have reasons for what they're doing. Sometimes they've scripted it, and some of these runs, while they haven't been successful now, they may be successful later on.
Come on, he's running away from him, dude. You got to meet him at the line, buddy. Don't be scared. Be scared of Big Henry.
I'm not so sure I would have said, yeah, let's go ahead and get this one, especially at this point of the game. But give him credit. He had a feeling and carried it through.
Yeah, that's one where you think, okay, if you're down, 2 minutes left, the ball's near midfield, you go for it. But at this stage, at that part of the field, but like you said, it worked. And that nearly intercepted on his very first throw of the game. Fortunate there, it's second down.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
Jackson now. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. Milton Williams. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there and drop it. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. And he didn't quite have a backspin on that one. It hits at the 4 and continues into the end zone. It's a touchback. Out come the Eagles for the first time, and the man in charge at quarterback in his 5th year now, Jalen Hurts.
He's coming off a season where he certainly experienced his fair share of ups and downs. On the positive side, he threw for career highs in passing yards and touchdowns. On the negative side, he threw the most interceptions in his career, and his team struggled and collapsed down the stretch. If he can get back to playing mistake-free football without sacrificing his aggressiveness, this team can get back to competing for a Super Bowl berth.
Here's Hurts to throw. So they'll get nothing out of that play, and it'll be a 3rd and about 13. The defense loves to hang their hat on that, don't they? You get a guy that catches the ball, but you stop him for no gain.
Without a doubt, because they're also used to trying to catch people after the catch, and they miss. And that turns into what? A huge play. We've seen it so many times. In this case, though, catch was made.
But I think the ball's out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Now second quarter action from Philadelphia, and it's the Eagles in possession as they've got it with a 4th down coming up.
Great, set. Delta, set. Delta.
They'll try and throw for it here. This short throw caught by Goddard. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. Boy, that's some kind of effort. When he caught it, I doubted if he could get there. Knew it was going to be close, but credit him. Really good effort.
How about the rack on that play, the run after catch? But most of the time we think of it as just being an open field and picking up yardage. Sometimes you have to be real physical in order to gain the yardage you need for a first down.
Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Great, set. Hey, 73.
It's Barkley on the counter. He'll get about 3 as he's brought down right around the 42. 7th play in the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3.
73.
They'll go to Barkley again, and he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave him 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. The loss resulted.
The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and it'll be a turnover on downs.
Here we go, baby. My favorite time.
To throw is Jackson. A short throw caught by Andrews.
Man, did you see all of that?
The 25. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. 2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Now it's Jackson.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Got him. I love a running Lamar Jackson.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
Got him.
Went for it on 4th, didn't get it. Let's see if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game. And sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in points? We'll find out. That's caught at the 25.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Touchdown, Eagles. And the Eagles post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Elliott good with a PAT. And that makes the score 7.
Sports Center, baby.
Intact there. 2 plays, 80 yards to score. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Ravens offense now, they get set and head back onto the field.
And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive. And they need it right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before the game. A minute left. More than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Throwing is Jackson.
Pressure comes and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Buried for the sack by big Jalen Carter.
Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. Jackson from the shotgun. Flush to his right.
He's drunk. He's drunk.
As a sack and a big loss of yardage.
Straight out of bounds. Beautiful. I love Lamar.
Instead, he goes out of bounds and loses yardage. That goes down as a sack for the defense.
And this one incomplete.
Lamar been hanging out with Darryl Strawberry.
And he's only hit on 2 of his first 6 passes. Time for a quick quarterback regroup here with a big 3rd down coming up.
Play action. It's Jackson. That's going deep for Bateman. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
And they've been kept off the scoreboard in this first half, but here toward the end, they're trying to change that one through, but that winds up incomplete.
And this is away. It's a high
My
kick.
goodness,
He's got
man.
all of it. And he'll go ahead and field this at the 5. A very good return there to give him an even 20 yards.
And it will be Eagles football, 1st and 10.
The Eagles offense is going to take over late in this first half.
And they may be content to take this 7-0 lead into the locker room. We'll see.
From the gun, it's Hurts. Airing it out deep for Smith. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
Hurts sets up to throw it.
Escaping the pressure right.
A throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
Hurts. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get to 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
Fair catch signaled for and taken just shy of the 30-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Ravens, they'll take over. A little under 30 seconds to go. We'll see how they play it here on 1st and 10. Jackson. And his throw is incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent. And that allows you to make a play on it, and oftentimes knock it away.
Now it's Jackson. Steps away. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Avonte Maddox. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
Throwing is Hurts. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Trenton Simpson. And he will bring this back. It's a pick six and a Raven touchdown. Well, it turns out it's not their offense who gets him on the board first, CD. It's the defense coming through right there with a pick six.
And I know from experience throughout the week, when you go against the offense, you're challenging them all the time. You're letting them know, hey, don't worry about scoring this week. We'll take care of it. We'll get a few pick sixes and score ourselves. You're just kidding? But how about what he just did right there? Laid it out for the rest of the game. We scored. Hey, offense, can you keep up with us?
So a touchdown apiece. That's what we have to show at halftime as they head to the locker room. 7. A happy sight for a lot of these fans. We're jumping right over halftime and getting back into the action. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. Set and ready to go for the second half. One touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Eagles ready to go on offense to begin quarter number 3. Well, the first half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles. So as we start the third quarter, curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one. And we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee Wee level. They love to spin it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized. Running again with Barkley on second down. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's third down.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half. He's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. A first down carry for Barkley. And a pretty good burst there as he'll get this across midfield and down to the 46. 11 yards there, just like last play. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
They keep it with Barkley on first down. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
Again, it's Barkley. Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4.
They just keep trying, but so far, finding no room for him to run.
None whatsoever. In fact, you run the numbers. He's under 3 yards a carry at the moment. Back to throw. That's complete. It's Okurebunom. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Odafe Owe. And the Ravens force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. It's a pickup of 11 and a Baltimore first down. They keep it with Henry on first down. And he will maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. And that's also all for this third quarter of play. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. 7-7 is our score. Pretty even matchup so far as we start quarter number 4. 2nd and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Jackson. And this is into the hands of Andrews downfield. Andrews, 61 yards. And the Ravens strike quickly to take the lead here in the 4th. When they drew that up, I don't think they envisioned it ending in a house call, but he got it and took it all the way home.
Really impressive run after the catch, wasn't it? That was really special by him. But let's face it, in today's NFL, those tight ends are often former wide receivers or maybe even sometimes bigger running backs. They just put them in a position to get a great matchup and make plays like that.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Eagles offense and Jalen Hurts ready to take over once more. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. They'll run it again with Barkley. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. 63 yards rushing for him now to this point.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before that he always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
And an excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22. It's a gain of 16 and an Eagle first down. Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. And he was able to shed one tackle but could not get away from there.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down the wire. Second down, here's Barkley again. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. They'll come to the line now on a 3rd and 6. He'll look to throw. That is caught. And the Eagles are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They'll try and run for it with Barkley. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9.
Partner, you got about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here. Second down, goal to go.
Great, set.
He's back to throw. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. Third and long coming up. Defensively, you pressure the quarterback or drape all over the passing lane?
Yes, that's exactly what you do. It's both because they're not mutually exclusive. They may have been at one time in football, but not anymore. You want to have that pressure. If you have a big-time pass rusher, send him after the quarterback, and then make sure you blanket the field.
With that incompletion, reality is staring them right in the face. This entire game is down to the next snap.
The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's fourth down.
Go Silver, ready? Crowd left,
oh, they're changing this at the line. And it's caught. It's a touchdown. So they rally here in the final minute, and they're an extra point away from tying this game.
And while it appears the heavy lifting was accomplished by scoring the touchdown, they're still down 1. That extra point is not a gimme.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the fourth. This one, all we could have asked for. All tied, final minute as the kick's away here. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Ravens offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. Well, partner, here it is. They've got the chance to win the game. You'd have to think they need to get it near the opposite 40 to have a chance to kick a game-winning field goal. We'll see what they can do.
And you're right about that, because if we look at it in macro, that's what it looks like. But I think in micro, the head coach has already asked the special teams coach, what is he feeling? What does he think? Where does he want the football? What's the yard line we have to get? And he's already relayed that to his quarterback and his offense. They know what the goal is. Now the key, can they get there?
They come up now on 2nd and 2.
Hey, Alpha, say hi.
Here's Jackson. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. A couple extra defensive backs out there in the dime, and because of that, really not many places to throw the football if any.
And typically, what would you want to do against that dime?
Run the football.
You want to run the ball, but you can't do it in this situation. Not nearly enough time on the clock. You having to really navigate against a tough defense presented against you.
Now Jackson. And that's caught inside the 35. And that's a touchdown as they've broken our tie here in the final minute of the fourth. Might be seeing that one on the highlight shows tonight. The home run ball here in the fourth quarter to take the lead.
There's nothing like being aggressive, preaching that to your team, and then following through. All the way through. Go ahead and throw one more up there. Why not?
Been a great game, and we are not done yet. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and the lead is now 21-14. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Hurts and the Eagles now down 21-14, 25 seconds remaining. They need a touchdown to the PAT to tie it as they come up 1st and 10. On the move to his left. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
I've got a good friend in football, always talks about predictive history. He's got one of their 2 touchdowns. You can understand why they tried to find him again. Weren't able to connect, but the thought, that was good.
He's going to let it fly. And this is dropped. Oh, my goodness. There was no one around him, but he took his eye off it, and it falls incomplete.
Oh, man, late in a tight ball game, every play so critical. You feel like you've got to find a way to come up with that football. That was put in a great spot, but it just didn't want to stick in his hands. That's a big letdown.
They'll look to throw. Dancing to his left. And now he'll let this one go deep, back over the middle. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the Ravens have just about sewn up this football game. That had disaster written all over. You've got a right-handed quarterback, a rolling left, and throwing it pretty far downfield.
It's really difficult to do, to try and get your body twisted around into the proper position and get anything on the ball as you heave it downfield. And that's what it actually turns into, a heave. And that's not really a good throw, is it?
Not good, and we saw the result.